Okay, that's just a bunch of noise. Hello, y'all. I'm feeling chaotic because Texas is in chaos right now. I was gonna say hurricane, but it's a tornado. But I guess no, there's not the same difference. But I think it's kind of like saying all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles type thing. So yeah, I guess hurricanes can turn into tornadoes, but tornadoes can't turn into hurricanes, or is it vice versa? Okay, there we go. Pump it, move it, pump it, baby, move me. Where the tornado hunters at? You're looking at her. You're looking at her. Hold up. Let me get my partner. And you're looking at him. We're right here, Marcia. We're doing as much as we can. We're doing as much as we can. Oh my gosh. But like, no, for real though. Let me actually look up the information on the tornado. Because I also want to show y'all. Low key, one of the things that y'all don't know is that me and my man actually do like storms. We low key want to be storm chasers for real. Another fun fact. There was this movie. You like my hair? You like my hair? This is the one time I'm actually seeking compliments on the hair because this was a random twist that I did, and I'm listening to this new book called Lore of the Wilds, and it deals with a lot of different fays and fairies and whatnot. And so it's just a very natural foresty fantasy type book, and so I was just inspired by that. So if you like the hair, please let me know. What's up, Chicago Jimmy? Hello. Shout out to the Midwest, East, the middle of America. Thank y'all. Thank you. All right. I got my validation I was seeking. We're going to proceed. So there's currently a tornado hitting a town that's like, I say 30 minutes away from me. Oh, shit. I need to check on my sister. Oh, my God. The fuck? Hold up, y'all. Let me text my sister. Are you okay? Tornado headed near Cyprus now. Girl, get in shelter. Get in shelter. Get in shelter. What's up, Legion Gaming? Like actual Legion Gaming? But what's up? How y'all doing? I cannot believe this. Texas is having to deal with a tornado. Hey, thank you, Rosa, to the 100 gifted. Big money. Get money. Now we gonna get money. Hey. Okay. Ava Rose with the hundo. Okay, so KPRC is who I know is reporting on it. So we're gonna go to them. Look, you want this out of my way for now. Thank y'all so much for being here. If y'all could like the live. Oh, I did not say my usual hello. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Have y'all watched my new video? I released a new video 2 days ago. I worked very hard on it. It'd be amazing if y'all went to go and see that thing. Stop playing with that girl, Say, stop playing with that girl. I just had to give up my train today. I got cramps in both calves. What you mean? What you mean? Had to give up my train today. Oh, like you're training? Okay, I was just like, what is that, Mercy? But that means you've been putting in that work. You got cramps in cramps in both calves. I'm proud. I've been couch potatoing. Didn't you ask me this question like 3 days ago? But I'm gonna answer it the same way I answered it back then. Do people just give you money or do you earn money? And the response is different from a lot of people, Are you an ally? Because if not, I don't think that's information that you need to know. It was so painful. I thought I was raising to heaven. Rising to heaven. Lord have mercy. So, what type of workouts do you be doing? You be on that Stairmaster? Or like, what do you do? Because the only workout I do right now is yoga. And I that's good for limber. Make sure I'm really stretching myself out. But I need to be doing more. So maybe you can give me some things, Marcia. Maybe you can give me some things. Did I tell you that my favorite New emoji is the mousetrap. Think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? TWC, you don't know shit about me. I'm a pansexual woman, so you'd be wrong. You do not know the name of the women that I have been with, okay? Talking about some no, she not. I don't think you know me. I don't think you know me. Oh, I ain't hit that well. But there we go. Do you lead with your heart or your mind, dear? I'm an overthinker, so I'm gonna say I'm more of a mind person. You know, my heart ain't got no brain type thing, you know. Hey, I was just scaring that troll off for you. He left. Good. I don't know if that's the response that would have scared him off, though. It's like he the type the way he was asking it. Pansexual Wayne Brady is pansexual and Janelle Monáe. You see, my people. There you go. You know, I'd honestly say we all are about the same amount of crazy too. So. And also TWC scrolling and found me. Also, if y'all could, do me a favor, give me a like the live. If you like what you're seeing, you like what we chatting about, let's get that like. Thank y'all so much. A like, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. Layla Ali, what's up? That's the first. I appreciate it. That's the first. I have adult ADHD and autism, but I'm not handicapped, and I'm 21 and a Taurus. I have OCD, and I got Nirvana from Amazon, and I like it. And I got a Nirvana shirt from Amazon, and I like them. Okay, you got a lot going on. Nirvana fan, ADHD and autism member. I have ADHD. I've been diagnosed since I was 9, so salute to you, fellow brethren. I don't think I have heard a Nirvana song. Teen Spirit, Smell Like Teen Spirit. So I could get that. I could get with that. Hold up. We got gifts. Hey, shout out to Jacob for the, I think it's 800 gifted. Thank you. Jacob came through and he is dropping that bag. Jacob came through. He must have left Mystic Falls, came over here and said, I'm going to drop that bag. What's up, Dion? Thank you so much for being here. Thank y'all so much. Would you rather meet your soulmate on your way up or after you get the bag? My soulmate is currently upstairs. So I'd say I'm going to choose on the way up. Like, we're good. They're done. Hey, thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Wait. Cautious Cookie Monster up in here. No. That's my fave. I don't see Cautious Cookie Monster. Where is he? Oh my God. If you in here, shout out to you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Gave me a makeup brush. It's so fucked up because I don't see these. I say this every live, but y'all send them and I see the gifts. Obviously. Thank y'all. Love you so much. But I wish I could see it like they do on TikTok. Like you just sent me a makeup brush. I wish I could see it, on the cheeks. Maybe some mascara. A little something. Now I see Conscious Cookie Monster. What's up, my nigga? Good to see y'all. What's up, Quietler? What's up, Caroline? What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Ruby? What's up, Sir Creed? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today on this lovely Monday? It's great that we all starting our day off real nice, real hype, okay? There is currently a tornado. One, I need to look up, check on my sister again. She has not texted me back. Hey, shout out to Karina. Thank you for the 100 gifted, Karina. Y'all give me 1 second. I got big sisterly duties I gotta handle right now. Hello? Y'all, I'm about to blow her phone up. You need to get to shelter. I'm in shelter. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I need to concern myself with my sister, make sure she's in shelter. She all the way down to school. I need to make sure that she's good. Hello? Robbie, you said you sent the 100? Let me see. I'm a tornado watch too, girl. Quitler or quietler. Isn't it just like something riveting about watching the clouds form? Mind you, I don't even know. I don't know all about the weather as I used to. Like, I used to know everything about the clouds. I used to know everything about rain, precipitation, all these different things, but I didn't fell off. But I love storms. I love hurricanes. I love tornadoes. The one thing I just can't get with is 100. Oh my God, y'all, we got a pump faker up in here. Oh, let me just, oh, like, yes. Appreciate you, Karina. Nowhere near meteorologist. High key calming. It really just reminds you of one, the power of the Lord. Also, what my dad always told me, but also what God has put us on, you know, ever since we were children. Nothing beats that water. If we're in a paper, rock, scissors type scenario, don't nothing beat that water. Like, even thinking about, that's how rocks are formed. That's how the fucking Grand Canyon is formed, water. That is how God wiped out the earth, water. So when I see storms, it does just remind me of that. Just God's will, you know? My gosh. Oh, y'all, my man said we need to come look at the sky. Let's go see. What's poppin'? Ooh. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna angle it. It's not as dark as it could be yet, but y'all see. Y'all see, it's getting there. I thought it was gonna be a little bit darker. Let me go look at the backyard. What's poppin'? Oh my God, look, y'all, what me and my man found at Walmart. Y'all need to make sure y'all get some. This is not paid promotion. This is black promotion. Y'all see who this is? Who is this on the gift wrapping paper? Is that the one and only Snoop Doggy Dogg? It is Snoop Dogg as an elf. If y'all are not making and wrapping your Christmas presents with Snoop Dogg the elf, you're not festive enough this holiday. And thank you, Karina. Girl, I'm very close to calling you Corinne the way you just giving it up. Hold up. Nobody wants to laugh at my joke? Wow. Thank you, Karina. And this was the joke. And I meant it in like all respect, because I fucks with Corinne, but that was the joke. Like, oh yeah, the way you giving up this money, girl. It's not Karina, it's Corinne. But I fucks with you, Karina. Thank you. What's up, Shoelace? Oh my gosh, y'all. So what is everybody going to do? Thank you so much, Karina. What is everybody's plans for Thanksgiving? I know I am going back to my parents this week. I'm going to be there till next Monday. I'm very excited for that. I plan to finally, let me also text my sister and tell her. She still ain't texting me back. Are you safe? Let me look at her location. Cause she thinks shit a game. You going to Disneyland tomorrow in these conditions. Okay. But that's what you're doing for the Thanksgiving holiday? That's nice. That is nice. I love family get-togethers. It says she at her crib. She probably sleep. Like, it says that she at the crib. Are you going to Disney? You rich? Like going to Disney just simply for the Thanksgiving holiday, girl, you better give it up like that. If you can't, oh, you said you're going to Disneyland. Hold up. You said you're not going to Disney World. I was gonna say if you're going to Disney World, make sure you go over to Universal Studios too. You gotta do a twofer. Hold up. One of Snow White's dwarves came up in here. Shout out to Dopey 1006. And shout out to Corinna again for the 100. But I've literally never been to Disneyland. My sister, who I'm currently blowing up to make sure that she's safe, has been to Disney World with my mom and our aunt. Like we did like a half, like down the middle. Myself, my father, my uncle, and my cousin and I, we all went to Universal Studios. You know, I'm a little bit too old and grown to be going to the Disneyland. You know, I was 12 years old. I don't even think I was 12. I think I was 9. I don't need to be doing all that. I don't need to go to Disney. I want to go to Universal. Okay, but then come to find out, my sister was so excited about finally being able to get to Disneyland. As soon as they went to the entrance, she ends up hitting her head on one of the signs. And so for like the first hour of even being in Disneyland, they have to make sure she's not concussed and make sure she don't got one of them Looney Tunes sores swelling up. Hello? But yeah, that's the only story I have Disney World wise. But Universal Studios, oh, that Hulk. I want to go on that Hulk again. I want to take my man so we can go to the Harry Potter exhibit. Real cool. It's so many gifts, donations. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Marcia said, I am hitting the sack. I am so tired. Good night, y'all. Everyone in Texas, stay safe. God bless. Stay safe, Alexa. Thank you so much, Marcia. Thank you for coming through, being my loyal and most consistent co-anchor, period. I love you so much. You stay safe in Romania, G. And I'ma see you hopefully the rest of this week. Also, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. Either way, happy holidays, Marcia. Yes, what's up, Terry? Salute. How you doing today, big man? What you doing today? Oh, Quilts, are you going? Okay, we gonna watch the rest of the storms without you. I hope you come back though. Are you subs? So we gotta continue to communicate. You gotta sub and come back though, you know? Manda. I go across the line. You cool, Terry? I'm cool. We were just talking about our plans for this week for Thanksgiving. I'm good, Sean. How you doing? Talking about our plans this week for Thanksgiving. Then we started discussing Disney World and Universal Studios, just amusement parks and whatnot. Speaking of that, y'all know they shutting down Six Flags Over America? Now, Six Flags Texas doing just fine. But let me look at the reports I had heard about Six Flags Over America. You sing or play instruments because I see a piano in front of you. This is an Akai professional that my father, who used to be a DJ, got me because he has always dreamed of being a producer. And he knows that I am a content creator and that I want to have soundboards and whatnot, like I have with this. And he got me this like a year into my content creation journey, and I literally ended up finding it 2 weeks ago in the closet when I was looking for something, and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be great to bring on the live. Now granted, I do not know how to play the piano. I did have piano lessons when I was younger. One was with an Asian woman, wasn't the best, and then another was an elderly white man. That one wasn't the best either, but fuck it, we ball. And now I plan to self-teach myself things. I know how to do a little some. Let me see if I can pull up the one I know how to do. I know how to sing a little bit too. You know, you got to see me on a good day though, because I ain't trying to do that right now, but let me see. Hold up. See, I don't know how to play, but Oh, what I did know how to play was trombone. I used to be a trombone player when I was in middle school, but that band teacher who was a fuck bitch, I didn't want to have us listen to any black songs or play any black songs, but we could sit over here and play Scooby-Doo and Katy Perry. I'm a firework bitch every 5 seconds for every goddamn recital. So I decided to quit before I got into marching band in high school, because I would be damned if I was still sitting over there playing that white ass music. But joke was on motherfucking me, because I ended up transferring to the black school, and at a black school do black music, but I don't even play my black instrument no more. So my black ass goes to sports. So but I also I did sing for a point in time. Hold up, let me pull up the video. I've done a little bit of everything. Like my captions say on my YouTube, I do a lot and I talk a lot. I do a lot and I talk a lot. I bet y'all like would think I'm lying if I said I have a bachelor's of science in psychology with a minor in health, but I'm not. I do a lot and I talk a lot. Quilter's back! Yay! We're looking up my video of when I was singing. I don't feel like listening to the actual audio today, so what we're going to do is have the video play, because I don't feel like listening to the audio. But this is me. I'm also not gonna have y'all see my mama YouTube channel neither, so y'all can go and harass her or some shit. Man, fuck no. But this was me. Hold up. Oh shit. I low-key wanted y'all to hear it now. I'm feeling cocky. Hold up. I also used to sing in my church choir. I sung at the choir at my school. But this was me in 8th grade. I am now 24 years old now, so sorry, y'all. I have my mama face. I mean, her YouTube up there. Hey, let her see that. All right, now we go. Oh shoot. Close enough for you to taste, but you just can't touch. Wonder how you're gonna make it. Embarrassing. I got the fuck up off that stage. I've always been a shy person. They got me singing in front of these people. But yeah, that's what I got going on. What am I having for Thanksgiving? So me and my mom really be whipping it up. My grandma and her people started the tradition, obviously. But usually my mom does turkey and ham, and sometimes the ham is done in my Granny Emma's way that she made it, where it is Coca-Cola soaked and glazed. And it's a honey baked ham, of course. Obviously gonna have our mac and cheese, gotta have our regular dressing and our seafood dressing, gotta have our yams, greens, of course. Oh my gosh. Honestly, our family has been in the rifts lately, so I think we're just gonna have a small Thanksgiving this year, and I think that's honestly what we're gonna do. But my mom, she knows the recipe like the back of her hand, so she would know more than I do, but I know what I'm gonna make. I know the things that I'm making. More than likely, I'm for sure helping with the greens like I always do. I've learned how to perfect the mac and cheese over the years, so I'm for sure going to help with that. And also banana pudding. Banana pudding is my specialty. I make that literally for desserts all the time. So I'm for sure gonna be the one to make the banana pudding, gonna help with the greens, gonna help with the mac and cheese. And also I wanna help with the dressing too, because the dressing my shit. I wanna know how to make that motherfucker. Shoot. And you peep the heels. You peep. Hold up. I'ma really gag you. Cause, bitch, Payless, bitch. Payless. I know y'all remember Payless. I know y'all remember Payless. It was Payless heels. I was not playing. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I thought I was styling. I was rising. Okay. But my parents supported me in everything I did. I said I wanted to be a singer. Okay, we gonna make sure you can sing. And they got me singing lessons with the bitch who was on American Idol with Jordan Sparks. Like, Lord have mercy. I got some supportive parents in my corner. Your feet were hurting. That's one of the things. I'm a woman. I never had like issues in heels for real. And I think it's because I never allowed myself to believe that shit of, oh yeah, when you wear heels, just know your feet gonna hurt. Who feet gonna hurt? Bitch, I'm an athlete. These feet could give me a scholarship to college. Now, granted, they didn't because I ain't take it that serious, but I did have that mindset. These feet could give me a scholarship to college. Bitch, I run track. I do softball. I do gymnastics. My feet gonna be hurting. My feet don't hurt when I leave the track. And you gonna tell me some industrial item is about to hurt my feet? I will be damned. I'll be damned. Hold up, I wanna play again. Okay. I almost had that bitch. Hold up, y'all see? Y'all hear it? Y'all seen it? Shut up, bitch. Nigga, this ain't no Undertaker over here. What are you talking about? I'll be damned if that's the person I'm ever imitating from WWE. You're crazy as fuck. Ew. Oh, wait, I did it backwards. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, y'all. We gonna keep trying this, and that's crazy because like this is really the one I want to get, and I don't even know if I'm hitting the right notes. I think this may be the right notes. I'm hungry too, Terry. I should have told my man to go ahead and make me breakfast. I don't know why I started capping. No, I don't want breakfast. I should have told him to just make it for me. No, I'm okay. I think I low-key got it. Hold up. Y'all, did I hit that bitch? Did I hit that bitch? Oh my God. I don't know what about me gives you Undertaker. Like legit. That's not, I'm like not even entertained by you saying that. That is like the least funniest thing I've ever heard put on this channel. I don't know what about me gives you Undertaker. But that's just a piss poor joke. Wedding music gives you Undertaker? A nigga who goes in graves? Wedding music? I should block you just for that. Like, but you know, I'm trying to work on being more feminine. So I'm just gonna say, stop. Like, people come on here and think they gotta get on ass to initiate conversation. It's annoying. Trying to hear if I did this fucking beat or not. You got this nigga Undertaker. Oh my God, Stone Cold Steve. Like, I put that up there with the Predator jokes. You see locks and you say Predator. And it's just like things that just don't make any sense. It's just stupid. Like, ugh. The right notes. Let me see. Stop playing with that girl. I feel like I got it, low-key. I kind of messed up on the outside, but you know. I have that same keyboard. Curtis, can you help me? All I got is this, Curtis. And I fucked that up. Help me! Girly, feminine people do stand up for themselves. Oh no, yeah. Not standing up for myself, but just like my instant reaction to blocking people and wanting to just get so combative all the time. I'm trying to just simmer down. But thank you so much, Quilter. Thank you, Quilter. I need more female friends because I have none. We live again, Supreme. It's good to see you today. It's good to see you today. What you trying to do? Like, what do you need help with? I don't know how to play the piano. I've been trying to play the wedding song or Here Comes the Bride for the past week, and that's all I got. This is all I got. Oh shit, I fucked that one up. To do a swing, to need you to swing alive one day. What do you mean? Swing through? I'm gonna need you to swing through alive one day. You be going live? That's what you're saying? Oh, I see. Okay. I see. For sure. When is your act? When do you usually go live? Because, I be like, I'm not inconsistent, but in terms of my timing, sometimes I'll come on at 12, sometimes I'll come on at 1, 11. So, like, when is yours? Because honestly, that's when I'll do. You can drastically change the built-in sounds by messing with the knobs, the filter, and all that. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Curtis. I want to learn how to play the wedding song. I don't want to change the knob. It's my tiny fingers. It's my tiny fingers. It's my tiny fingers. Sick of this shit. Oh, you know how to use a arpeggiator. Let me look that up. I'm gonna say no because I don't even know what that is, but maybe it's the metric scale you're talking about. Oh, this is an arpeggiator. No, I don't. But it's okay. It's okay. That sounds like scary movie music. Flight of the Bumblebee. It's crazy. But this is a church organ. It's so weird what men's minds go to. A nigga said this sounds like the Undertaker music. Another one said that this sounds like Flight of the Bumblebee. This is crazy. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Twinkle, twinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm done with this. I said I'm done. I'm sick of it now. No, but for real, I actually want to read the Corinne book. I'm a master pianist and composer. Oh, you be playing that Chopin? Hold up. I could have played Chopin. I could have played Chopin. I love Chopin. Wait. Chopin, no, he too motherfucking good. That nigga was too good with them keys. That's crazy. Alex, it's always a pleasure chilling on your channel. You're so much fun to be around. Terry, I thank you. Because I feel like for a man who's been in the Navy, yes, you've experienced a lot of fun. And for you to count me as such, no, where is it? I feel blessed. I'm way up. I feel blessed. Way up. What's that one where they play the piano, but it's also a guitar? Oh, that shit eat. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh! Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? I'm like, hit the fuck out of my iPad. Oh my God. What's up, 74? Marco Turner. I'm a retired Navy SEAL. We got more Navy in this bitch. Navy's my favorite branch. I like the big ass boat. And Antoine Fisher is like my fave movie. So what is this, Steven, that you keep mentioning about a talk box? From what I know, talk box for SpongeBob is larynx. Either way, you saying why I talk from, my nigga? Are you being a hater? And this is why we read Corinne, because it don't do you good to benefit. It does not benefit you to hate on people. Love people. Love people. Slick Rick, now you know I ate your yogurt. You know I ate your yogurt before, so I don't even know why you coming up in here trying to get people to look at me. Who ate my yogurt? I thought that we talked about this. I gave you $5 in exchange for the yogurt. Thank you, Marco. Appreciate it. And look up Talkbox. Effects pedal that sits on the floor and contains a speaker attached with an airtight. Oh, I think I've seen all the pianists use this at the church. Or not a talk box. Ain't it the thing that Roger used? The meow. That's that one? Because I think I'm very familiar with that. All right, y'all. Ooh, yes. We getting into Corinne when she went on the Tyra Banks show, and Tyra Banks is a bitch. Tyra Banks is a hypocrite. What's my favorite song right now? Favorite song right now. I'm gonna have to say my favorite song right now. Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember adding that. Because I haven't listened to like an album in a while. The last album I listened to was Mariah the Scientist, Heart Soul Separately. So honestly, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say Sacrifice by Mariah the Scientist. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, just a little bit. Cause y'all already know how YouTube get. I'm gonna just skip the song. That's all we gotta hear, cause we ain't getting copyright. We're not doing that. Sounds like T-Pain. Yeah. Bulletproof Soul, Sade. Ooh. I think one of my favorite Sade song would have to be for sure. Is It a Crime? Excuse me, hold up. I gotta pull it up. I have multiple Sade albums in my library. I love Diamond Life. Cherry Pie is up there. Cherry Pie is up there. Sally is up there. Your Love Is King is up there. Frankie's First Affair is up there. Of course, No Ordinary Love. I Couldn't Love You More. Is It a Crime? Jezebel, Sweetest Taboo. Yeah, give me that sweetest taboo. I really love Never As Good As the First Time. I love a song that you can apply to anything and not just something that's sexual, but literally like never as good as the first time. Literally anything. Whether it's your first live, your first time eating a pomegranate, your first time learning how to actually play Grand Theft Auto or something, it's never as good as the first time. Your first time smoking weed, bitch. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? My family and I are getting together and having us a wonderful time. We're going to eat some food. Hopefully finally get to play Until Dawn or House of Ashes together. I've been trying to have us play that for about a year now, but I brought it last year to the beach house for Christmas, but then we didn't get to end up playing it. So this year we're gonna attempt to do so. All right, y'all. We get into the last few minutes of this show, and y'all know I gotta read to wrap us up. I can't just leave us without a good little conclusion. I'm gonna be a biggie. I'm gonna be a biggie. All right, y'all. We on chapter 4. I love being a biggie on Thanksgiving too. Hopefully, a lot of my kid cousins aren't there. I don't feel like being the fun cousin this holiday. I feel like being the high cousin, the drunk cousin, the cousin that's playing the game. Cousin don't want to go to the park. No, cousin want to sit down, play a game, and smoke blunt. I'm always the fun cousin. Alex, Navy quiz. Navy uniform, dress blues with golden chevrons. What's the reason for the gold chevron? Okay, Navy uniform, dress blues with gold chevron. What the fuck is a chevron? Only chevron I know about is the gas station. What the fuck is a chevron? Okay, because I feel like if chevron has something to do with a position or maybe something that y'all use or something that's sharp, it gotta be something important since we're naming gas companies after it. Y'all do gold and blue. I cannot tell you, Terry. I can't tell you. I don't even know what a chevron is. Even the smartest people in the world know when they don't know something. And I don't know this. I'm going to be a biggie too come Thursday. Might be 6'2", 175. But I could put away some food. I'm the crazy stoner uncle. 6'2", 175 ain't even crazy. That ain't even crazy. Ain't that like the average weight you're supposed to be when you up there? You already a giant, boy. Shouldn't a giant already be pushing 200? I'm just kidding. I feel like I am the stoner cousin. Even my older cousins know that. And my older cousins know I'm not sharing with them. You're not getting nothing. Hey, Corinna! I'm 6'2", 295. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like 6 footers, y'all gotta be already in the 200s. You gonna blow over. You know, got all that height, you up there and that wind come through. Nah, I'm on the scrawny. It's on the scrawny side of 6'2". Hey, who shared? That's what I'm saying. Fuck. All right, y'all ready? We about to read the Vixen Diaries. Get your blunt. Get your water. Come on. Get you a nice little snack. I'm almost taller than my own mom. My little sister's taller than me. We're 5 years apart. Got the pen ready. Let's go. Okay. Get your carts. Get your blunts. Get your water. Get your food. Get yourself comfortable. Because we on chapter 4. We still real early. I'm 5'3". Stop asking pointless questions. I'll let you know one day. Terry! You lucky it's reading hour. Now everybody sit down. Don't make me do y'all like my sister did her dolls. Be smacking the motherfuckers. Sit down. It's time to read. Teacher Alexa is reading. Silence. All right. Once we get to that 50-minute mark, I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to let y'all all get adjusted. I'm going to let my eyes and my mind get adjusted to reading now. All right. Then go, Golden. As part of my media tour, I appeared on the Tyra Banks show. It was not a good experience. I found Tyra to be both a hypocrite and a member of a thriving but overlooked breed of female chauvinists. While waiting backstage to be introduced on her CW talk show, I was appalled to hear her giving a little speech to her audience and viewers. In effect, she was setting me up. She rattled off a disclaimer stating that she in no way agreed with or supported Confessions, or me. Leave it to a model to take the low road where actual journalists have not. And this is not just any model, but a model who has dated in the same circles that I have. She attacked me for exploiting the men in my book and for dating celebrities, and yet Tyra gushed over Dennis Rodman, another guest on the show, celebrating his exploits and asking questions about Madonna and Carmen Electra. Why wasn't he bashed for dating celebrity women and displaying his private life? After the break, I questioned Tyra about her approach. I am a celebrity first, and these are my colleagues, she told me. Colleagues in the fashion industry? Funny. I've never seen Bobby Brown or Vin Diesel on a runway in a thong. Or was this just model speak for we slept with some of the same guys? And shouldn't she want to be a woman first? What happened to women's solidarity? Bitch gonna say I'm a celebrity first. Hey, appreciate you, Ace, for the gifted. I'm gonna go through that one again, y'all. My bad. After the break, I questioned Tyra about her approach. I am a celebrity first, and these are my colleagues, she told me. Colleagues? In the fashion industry? Funny. I've never seen Bobby Brown or Vin Diesel on a runway in a thong. Or was this just model speak for we've slept with some of the same guys? And shouldn't she want to be a woman first? What happened to women's solidarity? Tyra missed the boat in the opportunity to draw from the message in Confessions. But in the words of Maya Angelou, still I rise. You can bank on that. My session with Donnie Dutch, host of The Big Idea on CNNBC, was more of the same. Dutch continuously badgered me about the celebrity men I mentioned in Confessions, Shaquille O'Neal in particular. If the celebrities included in the book did not speak up for themselves, why was Dutch so upset on their behalf? On this particular program, the stench of chauvinism was in the air, and the hypocrisy flag was flying high. Hugh Hefner was a guest on the same show, and Dutch lavishly praised his idol. In Donnie's words, I was exploiting the men in my book, but Hugh was the man. I've made a living in part by exposing and displaying men I have slept with. Hugh has made a fortune in part by exposing and displaying women, many of whom he has slept with. Yet I am to be ashamed and Hefner is to be praised. Hey Dutch, what's the big idea? Hey Dutch, what's the big difference? Here was the double stupid double standard at its worst, something I became all too familiar with during my Confessions publicity tour. These two experiences were marked in contrast with my experience with Oprah Winfrey. On April 4th, I found myself in Chicago at the entrance to Harpo Studios, home of the legendary Oprah Winfrey and her precedent-setting talk show. Compared to any other television show, Oprah treated her guests first class, but none of it seemed to faze me as we got out of the clean, comfortable limousine and passed through Harpo's glass entrance. With me on this trip were Gilda, my HarperCollins publicist, Norwood, who took care of my hair, makeup, and wardrobe, and my good friend, Alabama Deneen. It was just 2 weeks earlier that I had received a phone call from Gilda while in the bakery aisle of my local supermarket. Immediately on hearing her voice, I knew she had good news. Better news than she'd ever had. It was all on the verge of bursting out of her when she asked if I was sitting down. No, I replied. And if I did, I'd probably be carted off to the crazy house right now. I'm wheeling a shopping cart through the grocery store, but I'll pull over. What's up? I just got a call from the producers at Oprah. And they want you on the show. I'm not sure if what I felt could be categorized as excitement, since it felt more like relief. Certainly, standing in a busy grocery store didn't make it any easier for me to express myself on hearing the news. I stood there by the English muffins in aisle 7 stuck. My eyes grew misty, and a tear made its way from the inside corner of my eye as I came face to face with the goal and dream realized. After a pregnant pause, Gilda checked my vitals. Are you there? Okay, here we go. Yep, here we go. I was instructed to keep the upcoming taping a secret and not tell my closest friends. This was fairly easy to do, except that I had to tell one person, my ex boyfriend, mentor, and confidant, Bill Meyer. I gave myself time to live with the news alone, then left the message on his answering machine a couple days later. For the next week and a half, I prepared for my appearance on Oprah, just as I had since I was a little girl when this dream began. Only this time, it was real. I expected to be nervous and overjoyed at the idea of sitting down with the most influential woman in media. But as we walked into the studio, surprisingly, I was calm and introverted. Norwood had his game face on. He was serious about his business of making sure my physical appearance was flawless. Gilda was a nervous wreck. She slipped me a handful of notes written on tiny little pieces of paper to remind me what to say and what not to say. I politely tucked the notes into my purse, knowing that no one could help me now. I was going to sit next to Oprah Winfrey, and all the coaching in the world would not prepare me for the drastic turn my life was about to take. Once in the green room, Norwood laid out his supplies and got to work on my face. Over the next hour, I sat in the chair while everyone fussed over me. Gilda was wringing her hands, Deneen was praying over me, and Norwood kept turning my head this way and that. It was all a bit too much, and I began to feel overwhelmed. It got worse when a pair of Oprah's producers began taking turns briefing me on what I was supposed to say once I got on stage. These two pleasant women did their jobs impeccably, and almost to a fault, but whatever they were saying went in one ear and out the other, completely bypassing my brain. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, would you just get out of my face and stop trying to tell me what to say and think? As much as they tried to convince me that portions of the show are loosely scripted, I knew that nothing in my life ever goes as expected. And in fact, usually goes a lot better than anyone could ever hoped. My only hope was that this experience would be no different. Everything was moving around me at lightning speed, and it was all I could do not to cry. Finally, I exploded. I hate my hair, don't talk to me, stop touching me, everyone shut up. It all detonated just moments before I was to join Oprah on stage. My hair was huge and reminiscent of a piece from the Dolly Parton wig collection, which made me wonder if Norwood had a drag queen living inside him that's just dying to get out. Deneen was rebuking the devil and touching me all over as if performing an exorcism, and Gilda just kept handing me tiny pieces of paper with chicken scratch notes on them. Just as I was melting down, I was pulled from the green room and onto the stage. I was a mess up until the very moment I saw her enter the studio. Making her way to the stage, she waved easily to the audience as they jumped to their feet in exhilaration, screaming and carrying on, some with tears in their eyes. As I sat there watching this, I could feel the love, all of it directed toward Oprah. And as I continued to watch in awe, I whispered to myself, I want this. It is by pure example that Oprah inspires me. Even if I don't agree with everything she says and does, it doesn't change the fact that she is a woman affecting lives and changing the world for the better, wherever and however she can. She is one who came from nothing and endured some of the same abuses I have. She's also made a few of the same mistakes. She never let her past get in the way of her future. She worked diligently to become influential and remains purpose-driven both despite and because of her success. As I watched her walk into that soundstage, I knew then how far I wanted to go. And that there is really no limit to the things I could accomplish. I also realized that there is no reason to be afraid of what is to come. Because I am a naturally anxious person, I have always feared success, thinking it only meant I was coming closer to my death. I have always felt that if I go too far, too fast, it means that the end is not only inevitable, but just around the corner. And just as soon as this thought enters my mind, I remind myself of the devil's work. I remind myself that if I am meant for greatness, there will be efforts made to stop me, and death is surely one way to do it. Waiting for Oprah as she welcomed everyone to the show, all that went out the window. Waiting for Oprah as she welcomed everyone to the show, all that went out the window. I wasn't afraid of dying. I wasn't afraid of the prospect of my success. Instead, I inhaled the idea of it, the feeling of accomplishment and purpose, and the power of love. I rose to my feet as Oprah turned to me, arms outstretched. As she welcomed me with her embrace, I welcomed all my answered prayers. I had been dreaming of this moment since I was a young girl. I would lock myself in the bathroom at home and practice my Oprah cry. The way my face would look when she invoked emotion in me, which I knew she would. I practiced what I would talk about and how I would sit. I always pictured myself in a silk top and a pencil skirt, the type of woman wore in the old black and white films. The type women wore in the old black and white films. I loved so much as a girl. I had pictured it all in my head 20 years ago, and here it was, the moment I had waited for all my life. Just as I had pictured it, I wore a deep fuchsia silk blouse and a white pencil skirt along with a fabulous pair of shoes, which were too tight to actually walk in, but were perfect for sitting with the queen of daytime, a shoe lover. Cute shoes, Oprah said as she sat next to me on the sofa. Instead, I gave a little cheer. My strategy had worked. I had planned my footwear carefully, hoping to grab her attention. Oh, thank you, I said in a voice that I hoped sounded casual and unassuming. My toes are numb, but I look fabulous. We laughed in unison for a brief moment, then it was on to business. For the next 22 minutes, she and I had a delightful exchange. For the first time since publishing Confessions, I felt I was with someone who understood, someone who was not condemning me, someone who recognized pain and the effects of trauma. For the first time, I was not alone in my thoughts and truths. My experience with Oprah was the complete opposite of my experience with Donnie Dutch and Tyra Banks. She was not judgmental, but understanding. When I cried, she cried. And when she touched me, I touched her and felt at home in her light. I left Chicago with a sense of accomplishment and an overall feeling of calm. I had done what I came to do. I told my story, denouncing my demons, and took it all to the queen. I was done and ready for a break. On the flight home, I thought of traveling abroad, touring Europe, London, Paris, Italy. More than anything, I am beginning to long for a new place in the world. Fame is nothing I thought it would be. Very little of it is glamorous, and for every person who loves you, there are two who don't. The good thing about this, the good thing about this life is that I can feel my skin thickening and my heart growing more empathetic. In its own way, this new life of mine, grueling though it may be at times, is helping me. Ooh, sorry, y'all. The good thing about this life is that I can feel my skin thickening and my heart growing more empathetic. In its own way, this new life of mine, grueling though it may be at times, is helping to turn me into the woman I have always wanted to be. A woman comfortable in her own skin and growing increasingly unaffected by other people's expectations and thoughts of her. I have most certainly learned the differences between journalists who conduct an interview to get responses from me. I have most certainly learned the difference between journalists who conduct an interview to get responses from me that inform and benefit the viewing and listening audience, and the subjournalists who blurt out questions to call attention to themselves and drum up rattlings through confrontation. Appearing with Oprah presented more than just the realization of a dream for me. It broadened my horizon and set the bar even higher for what I should expect, what I have right to expect in my dealings with the press. Because if you accept the pickle juice, all you ever gonna fucking get is pickle juice. Quote Nicki Minaj. That was good. That was a good chapter. I also remember watching that Tyra Banks interview, and you could literally see on Corinne's face a lot of what she was holding back that she wanted to say to Tyra on some, bitch, did you forget, like, not only did we fuck the same niggas, I know you. I know how you get down. But you saying all this in front of these people. I see. So, hearing the behind the scenes with that, and then Tyra Banks was, which, she would call a female chauvinist, and also seems to be a pick-me, But I mean, I guess when you're a model, I guess that's like the aim. You do want to get picked, but Oh my gosh, we got more gifts. Thank you to Supreme. Thank you to Corinna. Bobby Brown is my cousin. Y'all are ridiculous. Hold up. Let's see, because I think I missed some of what y'all said. Damn, I think Terry left. Well, thank you so much for coming through, Terry. Damn. So Quiltler went to go and doom scroll, and probably Golden too. Y'all need to read, y'all. This is why we're reading. We have to encourage reading hour. America cannot read above a 6th grade level. Scary. It's sad. Supreme said, this is your lane. You think so? Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure you saw me, Ella. My sister don't be on live. She don't do that. She don't do that. So how y'all felt about this chapter? This chapter was about her press and the personal experiences that she went through from people like a Tyra Banks and a Donnie Dutch, who are just rage baiters, and they are just rage baiters and clickbaiters. They reel people in by overzealous shock jock questions. And they also aim to get their guests upset. Why you would want somebody coming into your home and leaving upset, I don't know, but hey. This was a good live today, y'all. I'm sorry everything, seems so, tactical and precise and concise, but your girl trying to get on a proper schedule. I'm coming back on live today. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I have a sweating problem, y'all. I've had it since I was a child. It's whatever. But I will be coming back on live today. We are going to be on Sims. So if you are into that, please be sure to come through. I will also be linking my most recent video down in the comments here. If y'all could do me a favor and just go check that out. Let me know how you like it. I would really appreciate that. I'm going to be doing a continuous Sims story, and I want to have a good audience to follow me with it. We got to build with our girls. So hold on. Oh, that's my voice. Let me just turn it off. All right. That's my new video. If y'all would click and, go watch, I'd love it. That'd be so amazing. Pin. Bumbleclot. But I thank y'all so much for coming through. Thank you to everybody who gifted. Thank you to everybody who commented and liked. Y'all really keep me going. And if y'all haven't understood already, you're my co-anchors. Y'all keep this show going as much as I do. And I appreciate y'all so much. And I just thank God every day that I'm able to meet new people and like-minded people. And people that I would say God is directly sending me to. People I didn't know I need, and y'all probably didn't know you need me. We need each other. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stay with me. My God, hold up. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. It was extra flat. I'm kind of congested, but y'all get the gist. I thank y'all so much for coming through, for appreciating me, because I appreciate you, and I am just so grateful that I get to see y'all every day. Now, this week, I will be in a different location change, and our timing may be a little off because I will be with family this week, going on my side, and I may not have all the same materials that I have here, but we will be doing lives the rest of this week. But if I don't see y'all this week, particularly on, I think Thanksgiving is Friday? Thursday. If I don't see y'all on Thursday, y'all know why. Because we gobbling up. Gobble it, gobble it, gobble it, gobble it, gobble it. And I hope y'all have an amazing Thanksgiving. obviously with your family. Eat hella fucking mac and cheese and greens. Y'all better get y'all some yams. Y'all better eat y'all some some turkey, some ham and some turkey. Y'all know how it's going. And we're going to come back and we're going to tell each other how we had an amazing holiday. So I thank y'all so much for starting your week off with me, starting your day off with me, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Make sure you drink your water. Make sure you say your prayers. And God bless. I love y'all so much. See you in the next one. Thank you for enlightening me today and entertaining me today. And I hope I did the same for you. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Deuces. Mwah.